Relax.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a wicked piss real fast. And Alex is gonna leave the party or whatever, so I'm gonna do the same so I can concentrate.
Don't be gay.
Yeah, well, Alex does it, so I'm gonna do it too, because it's easier to concentrate without having to speak. And then when you want to yell, you don't get fucking, have you going, hey, shut up, or just laughing at me. Don't like it. I don't like
never
that.
laugh at you.
Shut up, yes you have.
Never.
Don't lie. Okay. Look at me now, I'm fully charged. Goodbye.
I hate that. God fucking damn it. Are you fucking serious?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Dude, who the fuck leaves Ovechkin that far open? Do you not fucking stick to him?
Do you not know he's the leading goal scorer in the NHL right now? Like,
Do you not
somebody's not
fucking
doing their
stick to
homework.
him, dude? Like, literally, he fucking sits in the same spot. Stick to the man. Man coverage.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports
Not
coverage
that
of the
hard.
NFL brings us to Oakland, California. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Wide.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First play of the drive going for the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there.
Uh-oh,
After about the
Alex
third
got a
one, he
big
decided
rush.
he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They were trying to line
Fuck
up this
the
playoff game
Cowboys.
very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
No, check, Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So now 1st and 10
Boom,
in
boom,
Chiefs
boom.
territory at the 44-yard
Gotta
line.
get that. Gotta get that.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Boom, boom, boom.
Corral him, he runs through. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
That's exactly if you want to watch Doctor
This
Strange
was the
too.
era we were in where the ball was always in the
I
air,
don't
right?
think he responded because I
They
just
didn't
typed
get the
it in.
memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive line
I'm gonna watch a little more of the Sharks game, and if they're really doing bad, then we'll watch maybe.
And hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out. He's to the 10, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your
fumble!
Get down after
Alex fumble!
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first
Hey, the
down.
white Peter.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Shoot it.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Shit.
23 yards on the play. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, but pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Watch it now, Barney! Detroit!
Now back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Defense went 3-4. Push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
He's going to float this one deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play that time for the Raiders. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
Why didn't I drive?
Holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Second and goal from the 1.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll get it up the middle. Wiggles free, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider
That's
touchdown.
such a clean layup.
A great effort there, punching it in from a yard away. And
Oh,
the
touchdown Raiders.
Get an extra point of tying this thing up. The extra point splits the uprights. And
Alex out here scoring on Raiders.
so we're right back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
Yeah, I think Alex. I think they had the same record, but when they played each other, Alex held
their offense makes their way back out on
he
the
was
field.
better.
And that last
You know,
drive,
interdivisions.
all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground.
Back.
They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah.
And then when I fucking do it, but Kyrie,
Off at the 24.
Oh, you think James Harden is gonna play defense on me? You're kidding.
tackle, I swear to God.
Oh,
Holy fucking shit. When I would have fucking do it, he fucking underthrows
oh
it.
my God, for real.
Davis, it's the Raiders in possession of the football. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception.
I get a sack and then he chucks it up and fucking gets a play.
Oh, he threw a pick.
Stupid as shit, dude. Fucking over it. Come on, snap the fucking ball, cunt.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look deep down the field.
No.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Hold it up for a prayer.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time to make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Chicane.
Now they try the right side here.
Yeah, he's going to fucking
Closes
bounce
up
that
quickly as he'll get about
auto
3 down in the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
Shoot it.
Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left.
I swear. Go!
And that is incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake.
Actually,
Stop!
So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge
Fucking
play in
dumb.
terms of yardage,
I'm trying
but
to
the
fucking
fake punt does
okay.
the job.
Yeah, I can't call a fucking audible
pitchers
because he
at
already
31
fucking
now on
hit
first and 10.
Fucking cunt.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Stop!
Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Put it anywhere on the field. Stop being a dumbass. You have all day to throw, and you come down and you fucking just give me this bullshit. Fuck you.
So, with the little teardrop.
As he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Wait, how is it that we can hear what Liam says on this?
He might be in. He might be in. Wait, is it hearing us in the game?
Yeah.
He might be in game chat. Like he has it set for game chat.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, we're still with
TV.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
I get a fucking animation! Fuck!
Oh, this is a big play.
Stupid!
Sideline, a big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Uh-oh.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that,
Fucking
but they decided
retarded.
to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the
Yeah,
defense is
for the
going
game
to
shot.
All the shit
right.
you
They kind of
possibly
rub
can.
their nose
Where are
in
you
it.
going? Why are you over there? Stop.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
How? Give me a fucking animation. I'm right in front of him. Hit the low hit stick and he fucking hit. Stop it.
Run. And the Raiders
My
are able
God.
to cash in for 6.
This fucking lit.
Goal, you're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort.
It's an expectation. That's what he's
Where,
supposed to do.
man?
Turn and hand it to
Fucking
him.
stupid.
Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
This will be taken
The
in
Raiders
at the 1.
score.
That's another Teddy.
Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? That's
Overall
that
fucking
mythological
safety.
thing that
Give
we
them a
do.
fucking
If you
bomb
have a
to a
candy
short
bar, have a
throw
diet
receiver.
soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Fucking dumbass Mahomes can't. I swear to God. He's fucking sitting there lolling.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got frustrated right now.
That's another interception. Holy shit.
Done.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. So they take a shot on 1st down, but
Yeah, and I
couldn't
go for a fucking
connect.
pick, but no.
And that's when he's
I
going
gotta
to be
Come on,
happy to head
Dylan.
back.
Right to the holding.
In the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, he need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Safety is going to just jump over my fucking receiver and pick it off. Diving backwards.
They'll run it now.
I
Out of the
get a
gun.
fucking animation, for God's sake.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to
Oh,
go. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the
Evander Kane almost scored that.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense. They can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock. They control the ball.
Yeah, just let Dunn cut.
We will take that foul.
Stupid ass running.
We will take those.
Run everywhere.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
Of course, and let
they
him
get
fall
to him
forward
quickly
3
here
yards.
as he stopped right around the 13. And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left.
Explain! What is this bullshit? I'm fucking there.
Mobile quarterback.
What
A
is
13-yard
this?
touchdown run.
Fucking stupid
And the
shit.
Raiders add 6
Dude,
to their lead.
No!
The extra point up and good.
Fuck
And it's
off!
now 21 to
This
7.
Liam
fucking
is
garbage.
pissed.
Holy
Kickoff team
shit!
on the field now as they will
Every
send this one
fucking
away.
time! Stop, you're not fucking with me. What a fucking fool. What a dumbass. Fucking game.
And now here comes Kansas
Why?
City.
Every
And last
fucking time I
time,
play this
one
faggot,
play
he gets
interception.
lucky
So
ass
this
shit.
offense,
What
they
is
should
that
be
fucking
fresh.
animation?
That's a good way of putting it.
Get
And
out
I
of
can't wait
here.
to see what they decide to do with play calling,
Fucking
because
wow.
a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. An outstanding pick.
That was a nice throw. Holy shit.
9 yards.
Nah, that was a good
Oh my god,
2
Liam
minutes
just fucking
remain here
Hail Mary
in the
and
first
got it.
half.
He got a prayer.
More of the AFC Championship game after this. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got it first and goal at the 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be...
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And he'll bang that one through. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back to throw here. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll set up a throw. Try to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready! Green 39! Green 39!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
51, Mike 51. Slow. Z.
Back to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do. Out for the Chiefs. 41 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They're going to look to throw, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Butker able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Watch it now, Barney. No, check, Patriot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll look to throw now on first down. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it, they do.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now Hunt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Forced out to his left, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Slow. Here we go. Blue 45.
They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Left.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll look to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This is Hunt. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Left.
Here's Hunt. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Ace.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's not a bad idea. Set up in the gun. Send a bunch of guys out wide and let the defense think you're going to try and put one in the end zone. But here, the draw play just gets bottled up from the start, and he'll wind up losing yardage.
Green, 39. Slow.
Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote onto your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance. To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Winslow. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And that's incomplete. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. They'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. Back to throw. pushing his way through. And he comes back with one complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Back to throw. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Throw right side, caught by Winslow. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is Johnson. He's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll go on the ground. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Gun! Check. Fresno! Gun!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
All right, now, lucky 56.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out come the Chiefs now. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gordon, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Jacob, you okay?
No, it hurt really bad.
Oh no.